you ever see a little child, an infant, 2 years old, those terrible twos, whatever you want to call it? Did you ever notice and follow the child? There are three things that you can learn from a child like that. One, they're always busy doing something. Some things you may be very happy about. One of my daughters called my wife into the room, her mother. Ima, come see what I did. Well, she took a pack of crayons and she walked across the couch and she drew on the wall of the... Ima, come see but she was busy, right? A young child, 2 years old, 3 years old, they're always busy. Another thing, children are basically happy. They're busy, they're doing something. By being busy, they're happy. They're getting on with their life, whatever it is. So that's the second thing we can learn from a child, they're happy. But there's a third thing, a very important lesson. Whatever the child wants, it asks its parent, right? Child wants something, mommy this, daddy this. They want something. One of Rabbi Nachman's major lessons, perhaps his major lesson, is communication. Today, we probably all have cell phones, right? You don't have to talk to anyone. You can SMS. You don't have to even spell it right. You can do whatever you want. There's no real art of communication. When I was in school, they taught us how to write letters. I don't think they do that anymore. I mean, because it doesn't make any sense to do it. What kind of letter you get? Email, right? Finished. Communication. It's an art that's lost in today's generation. 200 years ago, Rabbi Nachman said, there's an art of communication that's perhaps the most important thing that you'll ever have in your life. It means to communicate with Hashem. Speak to Hashem. As a friend of mine points out, is how could you ever establish a relationship with someone with whom you never speak? How could you do that? You ever speak to Hashem? Tell him what's in your heart? Tell him what's on your mind? Did you ever do that? Did you ever express yourself, articulate your joys, your problems, your challenges, your frustrations? Did you ever say, Hashem, I'm hurting? Hashem, I'm happy? Did you ever say, Hashem? Did you ever call out to him? This is perhaps the key to all happiness, to a successful life, to get things done, to accomplish that which you want to accomplish in life. Speaking to Hashem. It's called Hitbodedut from the word boded. Boded means to be alone, by yourself, right? Shut the world around you off, right? Shut your cell phone, right? Could you? Right? It's hard enough Shabbos, but during the week, shut the phone, right? Or put it on silent mode so you won't hear it vibrate. You gotta have that feeling, whatever. No, get rid of the phone. Take 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day. Rabbi Nachman suggests an hour. If you do it often enough, you'll find that even an hour is not enough. But let's take, right now, 15 minutes a day. Right? 6 a.m. to 6:15 a.m., the world doesn't exist. There's only Hashem and me. I'm talking to Hashem. If 6 is too early, do it at 8. Okay, doesn't matter. But take time. Do it in the afternoon. Do it during your lunch break. Do it at night before you go to bed. Shut the world around you off and turn to Hashem and say, Hashem, there's you and there's me, right? I know you're not going to pick up the phone and dial it and speak to me. You're not going to send me an SMS either. But you will listen. You do listen, and you want to help me. You want to help me. So what I'm asking you is, I have this problem, I have that problem, I have this joy, I have that thankful. Speak to Hashem. Articulate that which is on your mind to Hashem. Make your connection. He's your closest friend. He's your loyal therapist, and he doesn't charge by the hour. He's there. Hashem is there for you, right? You can sit on a couch. You can lay down on a couch. You can sit on a chair. You can do whatever you want. You can walk, go out for a walk, right? But spend these moments only with Hashem. Talk to Him. Articulate everything that's in your heart, everything that's in your mind. We all reach a point where I give up. It's natural, right? You just get overwhelmed. I give up. Somehow, 3 weeks later, you're still here, and you're still doing what you're doing, right? What happened? You gave up, right? Life doesn't give up so easy. You may give up on life. Life doesn't give up on you. Hashem gave you a soul, a very precious soul. You want to know how precious that soul is, right? Did you ever think of blowing up a balloon? Did you ever blow up a balloon? Right? What do? Inhale. You fill your lungs with air, and then you exhale. Right? The pasuk says, by Odom Arishon, Vayipach Mi'apo Nishmas Chayim. God breathed into Adam a breath of life. Nishmas Chayim. Where did that breath come from? Zoya teaches us, Man de nofach, mitoichai nofach. Whoever blows from his innards. Hashem, from inside, He Himself blew into us that living soul. You know how connected you are to Hashem? Do you realize how close you are to Hashem? Do you realize that connection that you can make with Hashem? You're part of Him. He's part of you. Right? Do you ever think of it that way? So don't you want to be connected to your source? Right? If you have a breathing problem, right, you're going to run to the doctor. You want to clear it up. You want to breathe. You want to live. We all have a breathing problem. We all have a problem. Where is Hashem? Where is He? Where is He in my life? Well, did you ever ask Him? Did you ever say, Hashem, where are you? Where are you? Did you ever daven Musaf Kedusha in Shul on Shabbos? Did you ever come to the words, Aye Mekoim Kvoidai? Where is the place of Hashem's glory? You say it in Kedusha. Where? Where is Hashem? Right? That's what we should be doing every single day. Hashem, where are you in my life? I know you're here. I'm part of you. You're part of me. But where are you? How come I don't see it? How come I don't feel it? How come I don't make that connection? How come that connection seems so distant from me? How come it seems so far from me that I can't make it? I can't feel it. I can't experience it. Right? This is one of the things, the most important things you'll ever do in your life. Hashem, where are you? Gewalt! Scream it. Right? Nobody's around, scream it. Don't do it if you're in a crowded train. But scream, Hashem, where are you? Right? When you learn to express yourself before Hashem, when you learn to bring Hashem in your life and make Him part of you, then you have every reason. Hashem created you. What's the important thing? I mean, we'll approach it now from a different area, different line. But faith. We have faith in Hashem. We believe in Hashem. Yeah, of course. Belief in Hashem is what? Belief in Hashem. Belief in the Torah He gave us, it's our guide for life. And belief in the true leaders, Moshe Rabbeinu, David HaMelech, and so on, and big tzaddikim. But Rav Nosson of Breslov explains that there's a certain element of faith that you have to have. And if you don't have it, the other three will not be have a very positive impact on your life. What is that fourth area of faith? It's faith in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe you're here. It's because Hashem wanted you here. You're here because Hashem wants you. You have what to offer. You have what to offer to yourself, to your family, to your neighbors, community, whatever it may be. You have something that you could contribute. You are a very important person. You are a VIP, right? You have to know that, you have to believe it. If you don't pray to Hashem, you don't make that connection, you're going to find it hard to believe that. Who are you? What are you? But if you take the time and effort every single day and you put yourself into the position of connecting with Hashem, then you will find that Hashem is connecting with you. You'll find that you have reason to believe in yourself. You have reason that you can go further. You have reason that you could accomplish and you can do, and you could be a credit to yourself, to your family, to your nation. And with that, Mi'etzah Hashem, we'll all be able to merit seeing the coming of Mashiach and the building of the Beis HaMikdash. You're the one who's going to make it happen. You have to believe that. Be'ez Hashem, we will believe it, we will get to it, and with that, in Mi'etzah Hashem, we'll see the coming of Mashiach. Amen. Amen. I'd like to introduce you now to two books that we just last week brought out from Breslov Research. One is the set of books called Day by Day. Day by Day, if you've heard of the book Chok Yisrael, it's a daily distribution of several books, collection of several books, Torah, the prophets, of Mishnah, of Gemara, of Halacha, of Zohar. It has a collection of a lot of different parts of Torah that you can learn every single day a piece so that you can connect with all these different teachings. We put out Day by Day, what we did was we collected 10 of the major books of Rabbi Nachman and Rabbi Nosson of Breslov, and we put them, divided them according to the 365 days of the year. The 12 months of the year, you have Tishrei, Cheshvan, Kislev, all the way through Elul, and for the leap year, we have an extra volume for Adar Sheni. But what you have is 10 books of Rabbi Nachman, 20 minutes a day. If you read this book 20 minutes a day, you're going to be able to finish these 10 books in 1 year. You're going to bring Rabbi Nachman's teachings into your life. You want to be happy? Yeah, find out how. You want to study? You want to be a better person? You want to improve your faith? You want to know what it means to be really honest with yourself? Right? It's all in here, day by day. 20 minutes a day will absolutely change your life. That's one book. The second book has been a dream of mine for like 30 years, whatever. It's the first volume that we've been able to produce. It's called Likutei Halachot. Rabbi Nachman wrote a book called Likutei Moharan, which is very well known. Rabbi Nosson, his student, wrote a book called Likutei Halachot. He took a law of Shulchan Aruch, whatever law you want, in any one of the different parts. There's over 1,000 different subjects discussed in Shulchan Aruch, and he took every one of them, and he took a lesson of Rabbi Nachman, and he weaved together a most incredible tapestry of how the law applies to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Let's take the law of davening in the morning. How does it apply to you 24/7? It's in the morning, right? Let's take Shabbos, 1 day a week. Pesach, 1 week a year, right? What about the laws of kashrus? What's kosher, what's not kosher? What about the laws of marriage? What about the laws, civil law, financial law, right? But Reb Nosson took the law, he took a lesson of Rabbi Nachman of Chassidus, and he turned it into a most beautiful tapestry that you could find out how this law applies to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Amazing, right? He covers the entire Torah. He weaves together the entire Torah. Hashem Echad, God is one. The Torah is one, right? How do you know the Torah is one? 613 different mitzvahs. No, Reb Nosson shows you how they're all interconnected. It's the most amazing sefer. There is no other sefer in the world like the Likutei Halachos. And Baruch Hashem, we were zoicha, Hashem blessed us that we were able to publish, to embark on this project, and we have the first volume available now. If you ever want a challenge to see how great your life could be, pick up a Likutei Halachos. Halacha means a law. It also means halicha, to walk. It'll teach you how to walk through life, how to face every challenge that comes to you, every frustration, and to how to rise above it. That's the best way to describe the Likutei Halachot. May Hashem help us, we all do the right thing, and you're all blessed, l'chaim, l'shalom, have a great year, have an easy fast on Tuesday, for those of you who can fast. May Hashem bless that we see the building of the Beis HaMikdash, v'mheira b'yameinu, amen.